Today, I want to talk about body image. My entire life, I've had problems with my body image, whether or not I had a flat stomach. I didn't even know when I did. I didn't know how beautiful I was when I was. But then I would look back years later and wish that I was who I was then. For example, I wish that I was my 2013-year-old self because I was very pretty. I had long hair, I was skinny, and a lot of people gave me a lot of attention for it. But then stuff happened and I gained a lot of weight and I was pushing 200 pounds, and when I finally realized how much weight I gained, I plummeted into self-hatred more than I have ever hated myself before. And I couldn't, no matter what I did, I couldn't see any beauty at all. There was no beauty in me. And then I cut my hair because it was dead from dying. And then I really started to hate myself. And I never realized that all it took was someone to prove to me that no matter what, I'm always beautiful. And everybody is in their own way. I still see people who are skinnier than me saying they're so fat. I see people who are bigger than me who think that they don't even deserve to live because of the extra skin on their body. If you're healthy enough that you can walk and you can do things, then by all means you should love yourself. Whether you're too skinny or too fat, that's the problem. If you can't walk, if you can't breathe right, if you faint, if you get diabetes, if things start happening to you that cause your normal health to change because of your dietary, choices, then it's a concern. But that doesn't make you any less beautiful, it just makes you unhealthy. I haven't even gotten close to the point where I am incapable of living properly. I have bronchial asthma and it's gotten worse since. But that doesn't stop me from doing things. I still try my hardest to do things, even if they're difficult. And with the help of someone I love very much, I have realized that when you're with and surrounded by the right type of people, you don't even notice what you're so self-conscious about. With him, sometimes I forget that there's anything wrong with me at all. And I don't even think about how much skinnier he is than me, or how I fear that I jiggle too much, and I worry about, does he see the flab on my arms, or does my stretch marks bother him? Because when we first started dating, that's all I cared about. I was always worried about if the deep red stretch marks on my stomach would scare him away, or if the flabbiness of my arms would make him not want to hug me, or my thighs were too big and would take up too much space. I was always so worried about if I was taking up too much space, if I wasn't good enough because of my weight. I didn't even think about who I am as a person. All I cared about was my weight. And now, slowly, even if I am losing weight from being active with him or not, simply just being with someone or surrounded by someone who makes you see that you're more than just the skin that you're in, it's great. And I feel like everybody should find that person, because I don't really focus anymore on what my meat sack looks like. I care about what's going on in my brain and how he thinks about that, because that's more important. It's who I am, my personality, my intelligence. That's me. What this is, it's not me. I mean, who cares, really? It's just something that you're holding. It's a bodysuit. It's meat. I mean, it's constantly gonna change no matter what. No matter what. Your cells, your blood, everything, your skin, everything will change eventually. Whether it gets smaller or bigger, or things start to sag or grow, or you get taller, it doesn't matter. The point is, it always changes. And at the end, you're just gonna be old and wrinkly anyways. And the point is, no matter what you look like, it's only one life that you have. So instead of focusing your entire life on what your meat sack looks like, focus on the memories you make and how people feel about you as a person instead of how you look. Because this is temporary. Life is temporary. So why focus on things that won't matter years from now instead of things that will last forever? Memories last forever. They pass on to other generations. Their history, their stories. That's what matters, is the memories you make, the things you do in life. But your meat sack? That doesn't matter. So your body image, honestly, fuck it. Fuck anybody who thinks that your meat sack is more important than what goes on in your brain and your heart. Fuck anybody who thinks that your personality is less than this, because it's not. Remember, your brain, your heart, the things that you do in life, your memories, your personality, the people you meet, it's all more important than the meat sack you wear. Okay? And again, life is temporary and nothing is permanent. Okay?